Alrighty. I think we are live. Cool. For anybody watching the playback, I don't know how long this is going to be. It's been a kind of wild day. I'm currently putting back together a tool set that I dumped the entire thing. So what? 150 something pickup. That's how we roll. Didn't mean to do it, but here we are. So in the meantime, I'm putting this back together. I'm also going to be. I had my vinyl cutter. I still have not completed, and It's frustrating, but I still have not gotten all of my dumpsters vinyled up, and so the office, spare bedroom, whatever, it's just a little too close, too claustrophobic. So we are moving the vinyl cutter out here. So I literally just brought everything. The vinyl cutter is there, and yeah. I'll probably cut some vinyl tonight off a laptop here and get things going. But in the meantime, we're cleaning some stuff up, getting things put back together. I had some excitement with my one truck, and you'll see it in an upcoming video here. But got that truck up and running. Had some issues with the wheel studs, so yeah. We are getting things done. If you want to chat with each other, if you want to ask me questions or throw a topic out there, and I'll probably ramble for a while. But if not, just hang out. You're welcome to whatever. So. All right. There we go. All righty. All right, got that put together. Awesome. Do this back together. Cool. That's done. Oh, maybe not so much. Not finish that. Now we're good. Hey, Andrew, what's going on, man? Thanks for commenting. Let's see. Here you coming to Texas. Can't wait to meet you. Yeah, man, absolutely. So much stuff has been going on. I have like 3 videos ready to go that I haven't posted. And I mean, I should have already made a video saying, hey, I'm going, and you should too if you can. But yeah, I'll be there. Think it'll be a great time. Meet everybody, talk with everybody, network, pick up friends to be able to shoot ideas off of each other. And I think it'll be a great time. So Yeah, it'll be great to meet you and everybody else, and just everybody learn and help each other out. I think it'll be great. So definitely want to be a part of it and do whatever we can to learn and grow. So it'll be awesome. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, absolutely. I think so. So far, I've been to two events for this sort of this industry. So I went to Junk Con in North Carolina. First time I've ever been to any type of convention or whatever for, sort of dumpsters, kind of a thing. And that was, even though it was mostly junk removal, there's a lot of things that transferred over to dumpsters. That was a very big help to me. A lot of ideas, just a lot of things, do cross over. But that was a really neat experience to go to that. And then the second thing that I've been to was DRS Con. So if you are with Dumpster Rental Systems, they're the software, the website, all the goodies that they have. I went to that to learn more about the system. And I mean, just there was so much information, so much just knowledge sitting in the room. And so I was just trying to be a fly on the wall. Like, there's dudes in there with hundreds of dumpsters and they're making things happen. I'm like, let me listen to you. This is just amazing. So really cool stuff. Really, really great place to be. I'm assuming they're doing it again this year. So that should be a good time. But yeah, it should be pretty wild time this time. It's anybody and everybody. It sounds like I saw Josh's video. He said we're getting like approaching 250, or that's the cap, or however that's going to go. But dude, 200 people talking dumpsters should be absolutely wild. It should be great. It'll be a good time. So I feel like it's almost going to be like overwhelming to a certain degree. Like, there's going to be so many things going on. Like, for it to only be a 1-day event and 5 hours or whatever, like, I feel like that's going to be a jam-packed 5 hours. It's going to be awesome to just be letting people just roll. I mean, just talking with people, chit-chatting, getting food, networking. Hey, where are you out of? Oh, I'm over here. This is how I got started. Blah, blah. I mean, just let the things unravel. I think it'll be just amazing. Let's see. Yeah, I watch all your videos and I like the way you do business. I appreciate that. I'm just learning and growing. Just, where I'm at. There's a million ways to skin a cat or whatever, but it's definitely been an interesting journey. I think there's definitely a process and like stepping stones of business. And it's like, I know there's like some big phrases out there. But when you learn enough to know or to see that there's so much more to learn, it's just like, man, that's when the real learning begins, when you're just like, wow, I got to this point and it's like, I've learned everything I need to learn. And then you're like, not even close. So, yeah, it's been a journey for me. And, yeah, I'm excited. It's one of those things. I've made a couple of videos, talking about mindset and different things, like, I don't know, some things that I'm pretty passionate about. Like, there's definitely some areas in my business so far and things in life that I've taken the long route. I've taken the detour. I've taken the scenic route, where it's like, why did you do this? Like, you knew so little, and, things blew up in your face and things happened. But the truth is, like, if you don't stop, you aren't going to lose. You can't lose. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to persevere. I'm going to learn. And the thing is, anybody could do that, no matter where you're starting off at, no matter what trouble you had in the past, wherever you start at, as long as you don't quit and you keep grinding and you hustle and you're digging for answers, you're seeking truth, you're asking yourself the hard questions, you're not going to lose because you're always going to be learning and growing. And eventually, maybe slower than other people, and that's fine because we're not in competition. Eventually, you're going to get there. And yeah, ideally, it's much faster maybe than we feel like it should be, than it is right now. But if you don't quit and you keep on charging forward, no matter how many stupid obstacles, just wave after wave come after you, it feels like I'm going through another wave right now. But yeah, you can't lose. I'm not going to lose because I'm not going to quit, and I'm going to persevere and fight through it. And you might get knocked back a little bit, and you keep on pushing forward. So it's a process, and it's interesting to see people. Well, it's not really interesting. It's more sad than anything, but to see so many people maybe start in the business, and this goes for any business, any new startup, any type of business out there. It's a little bit more evident in maybe this industry because a whole dumpster or trailer or whatever with cans go up for sale, so often, seemingly. And it's like, man, to just kind of throw your hands up and go, well, oh, well, I don't know. That's just, it's a sad thing. I don't know. If you're, I don't know, if you're able to quit that easily with one venture, I bet there's a pattern of that in somebody's life who kind of does that. So I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody who's ever quit anything in the past. I'm just saying usually people who persevere don't just drop things at the beginning and, whatever. But let's see here. Chris V, hey, what's going on, man? What's up? Glad to have you here. Yeah, I'm just working in the garage right now. I dumped an entire tool set and like 100+ pieces or whatever, and I dumped it at my storage lot when I was working on something, and everything went everywhere. So I just got it all put back together right now. So that's what I'm doing. Andrew, I live an hour away and going to be there early. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so my plan is I'm going to be flying in Saturday morning. I will leave Indiana at 6:00, and I will get to DFW at like 7:30 because it's an hour behind Eastern time where I'm at. And I will then be leaving Saturday evening, getting home very, very late. So I'm not getting a hotel. I'm not staying anywhere. I'm going straight from the airport. Well, I'll have some time in between that and 12. Definitely some hours before then, but I'll be doing something up until then. So should be an awesome day. But I can tell you, by the time I get back to Indiana Saturday night, I'm going to be toast. It's going to be crazy. 2 flights in the same day, and 5 hours of just pure dumpster chaos. It'll be lovely. Let's see, right? You never stop learning. Yeah. If you stop learning, that's when you start dying. And I'm not trying to do that. 8-ton hauling, what's going on? Hey, have you had to deal with exclusive franchises in a city near you? It's been a little challenging dealing with that. The bigger waste management company is trying to tow boxes within franchise cities. man, I'm spoiled rotten in this department. I don't have any issues with that whatsoever. In my area, in Lafayette, we've got between Lafayette and West Lafayette, 100+ thousand, and then with Purdue University and students and all that. But we have waste management, we have Republic, we have trash cans. That's more of a local, regional business here. We have a bunch of other, me and a bunch of other smaller companies in place here, and then a few people, very 30 minutes here, 45 minutes there, kind of all over the place. There are no franchising agreements whatsoever. I've never heard of anything like that. I don't know if that's just an Indiana, a state thing, or our county thing. It's just nobody's messing with that at all. So I do know one thing. I do know for sure. One of the companies, which basically they've just taken themselves out of the game, I believe. I guess this is more of a regional company. I don't think they're nationwide, but Best Way. They run our transfer station for the city. So the city owns the land, I believe. Best Way operates the transfer station for them, make sure that all the garbage trucks are through the week, and then even on Saturday is open for at least when their trash trucks are running. But they really don't go after homeowners at all, like next to nothing. They don't even try. So it's mostly commercial accounts they go for. Their bigger office, I believe, is out of Indianapolis. They have transfer stations there. I'm sure they've got something going on. They have contracts with the city here to be able to allow to have the city official transfer station, whatever. They've got that contract, but nothing else. So I'm spoiled rotten with that. But obviously there's other people, who have to put up with shenanigans like that. So I don't have much to help with. I'm sorry. I would probably be one of the guys who, until they started like seriously threatening and, trying to, I don't know, do whatever. I would not probably, I don't know. It's always easy to say, so, I'm not going to put up with that. But it's different when you're the guy having to deal with that, like, reality. So I would like to think that I would push the limits often, but man, that's tough. Andrew, I live 10 minutes from DFW. If you need a ride, I'm here for you, dude. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I may need a ride. If you can email me, the email should be in the description of this video. So if you wouldn't mind, hit my email up. I think I have a ride, and I'll be okay. But I might not. So when we get closer to the day, if you wouldn't mind, I'll hit you up on there, and that would be huge. That would be huge to have help and a ride. So I'm definitely not going to be walking to Rome from the airport, but man, it'll be a great time. 8-ton hauling, that's awesome. Yeah. Again, spoiled rotten because the Facebook groups and everything, you hear horror stories of guys just dealing with that and like seeing, getting letters and threats and all sorts of stuff. Like, dude, if this is your livelihood, like, I don't know, like it might be time to get scrappy or something. Like that's crazy. So, yeah, real quick. I'm going to go over there for a second. I'll be right back, but chat with each other. Where's everybody from? If you would like to interact with everybody, how many dumpsters do you have? When did you start? Anything like that. If you want to hop in the chat, see there's 8 people there. If you're feeling crazy, hit the like button. if you're awake and with us. But yeah. Yeah, I have been removing contact info from boxes. I thought about that might be a tactic somebody might use to go around because I have received calls with threats of contacting city ordinance, but I've been focusing on incorporated areas. Gotcha. Yeah. Um, man, that's a strong call for that kind of a situation. Having certain boxes or a number of depending on different sizes that you have, make sure at least a portion of them are not marked up with anything legit or whatever to just avoid any of those things. Hopefully, they could always the city or whoever it is might go to the homeowner and be like, whose dumpster is that, and then they might say, just because they don't know that maybe it's a big deal to whoever, but and just make sure all the dumpsters you do have that are marked up, they go out to other places first, and it's a last resort that they would go to those places. But it's of course the first option to go to, franchise places. So yeah, that's pretty hardcore. Let's see. Junior Sanchez, do you have the info for the event? I can pull it up for you. Yeah, it's going to be November 11th, 12 to 5 Central Time down in Rome, Texas at, Keystone. Excuse me. Need a gallon of water. Keystone, Waste Solutions. Seemingly everybody will be there. So, even me. So, yeah. And it's free. So sign up, go to American AF. All the other guys who have they just made a website for it where you can sign up there to be able to get connected to get registered. So that should be a good time. Yeah, they also threatened to contact the homeowners. San Diego can be challenging with the exclusive franchises. Man. Wow. Yeah, if they're, I don't know, maybe there's something you can do, and maybe you already do this, but maybe when you do talk to your customers who are in those restricted areas, if you were to say, hey, just so you know, just so you're aware, or I don't even know what I would say. But maybe say something to the customer preemptively so they're aware of this, so they don't, they get contacted by whoever, and then they're shocked. They're going, oh, potentially, I'm just thinking through the customer's mind. They might be thinking, oh no, I'm working with some fly by night company or something. And maybe they give, they have they then think less of you basically because of that. If there's some way to kind of get ahead of this and to, I don't know, maybe not cause too much more trouble for yourself, but to just say, hey, we're willing to go to these areas to serve you. However, there are some other companies who have I don't know. There's probably a really slick way to say it, but there's some monopolies going on with our government. And if you'd like me to work with you, I'm willing to. However, you might experience some grief or something, or I don't know. There's probably better ways to say that. But that would be something I would want to come up with to let your customers know ahead of time, like, hey, like it's not that big of a deal, but here's what could happen, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, if it's a short-term rental, it's going to be a pretty quick thing. Probably won't even come up. However, this is what you might experience, and don't worry about it. That type of a thing. I don't know. Travis, how many cans are you up to now? Travis, so I'm at the same level I have been for a little bit now. I've got 6 roll-off cans and then 3 dump trailers, so potentially 9 altogether. I'm hoping by next year we add at least another one, hopefully 2. I'm I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 20-yard. Like I'm like 99% sure. My 20 yards are just, it's crazy. When one goes, the other one goes, and then there's always a phone call right after that. And they're like, "Hey, do you have any 20s?" And I'm like, "No, I only have 2." I don't say that, but I'm just like, "Oh man," like it hurts. It hurts inside. I'm like, I got 15s. We can do a 15 and a 10, 2 15s. I'll give you a little bit of a discount, something like that to prime the pump kind of a thing. But yeah, so 6 cans and going from there. But number 7 will, at least number 7 will be another 20-yard for sure. So a ton still on the fence on going, giving it is on Veterans Day and had some plans. Gotcha. Yeah. Totally understandable. It is what it is. It's everybody's choice. Yeah. Thank you, sir. I'm going to try to be there. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, there's lots of info circulating. If I can say that right. Circulating. So yeah, but please fill out that registration form on the website. And I should have just put this in the description here, but yeah, essentially get the form filled out so they know you're registered to come, so they have a head count for all that. Free food, free event. Just be there if you can. I mean, it'll be crazy. It'll be awesome. Let's see. I recently had a commercial building that had bay doors, so I just rolled it in. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I actually had well, not bay doors, but the storage place that I rent from for my parking area, they actually had a very large tenant get back the default on the storage space, and they were trying to help him out, and it just did not work. He didn't have the money, and so 65 cubic yards later, the whole place was empty. Lot of junk. Okay, so it's 65 cubic yards of waste plus, I believe it was 7 vehicles. So I backed. So this it was like an end cap of a large, you could call it a pole barn, but very long rectangular buildings with doors all along the side. But on the end, there was just this huge door, garage door, basically, that would go up. So I basically backed right in, like you're talking about, and just dropped it right in. We did 3 15 yards and 120. And he loved the 15-yard because it's shorter walls. He just literally dumped all the stuff in with a big bucket. No issues. It was great. So, yeah, it's one of those things, man. It was a new experience for me. Travis, if price wasn't a factor, would you have kept the dump trailers only? I'm going on 3 years with them. I do more junk removal, trash, valet, and demos versus rentals. Do your customers prefer roll-offs? Those are some great questions, man. So the first question, would you have kept the dump trailers only? For what I'm trying to go for, scalability wise, not doing junk removal, like for every one junk removal job I have maybe 20 rentals, 20 regular dumpster rentals. So it is maybe even more than that. Um, I think I'm just down to my 115 yard. Remember, if you do know my setup and what I have, the other two dump trailers that I have are not actually mine. I don't own them. A buddy, a business partner that I have, he owns them for his business, and because he doesn't use them that often, now he definitely uses them, but he doesn't use them that often. He just lets me know, so I just take it off the website when he's not using them. When he is using them, but essentially we just communicate that pretty well, and we're good to go. But I only have one dump trailer myself, so the two of his, it's less profitable to me because I give him a portion of the money, so it makes sense for both of us. But scalability wise, if I was doing what you're describing, you're doing a lot more junk removal, and you have like multiple trucks to pull, so if you're not doing some type of dump truck, with a can, the 1-800 junk, those types of trucks, and it's maybe the more budget friendly option to get into something like this and be able to turn things faster. I would do what you're doing probably. I would keep the dump trailers and have less roll-off cans. What I have noticed is on my website, which I'm still trying to learn where I want to go with it and how I want to present stuff. When people say I need a dumpster, to be honest, at least in my area, there's people who think of the roll-off can. Then there's some people who think about the dump trailer. They think that's a dumpster. So normally I navigate through this. Okay, what size dumpster are you looking for? What's your project that you're working on? Find out, okay, what are we doing here? So I know we're not just blindly going into it. But usually by the time I get to the end of the questions I ask, I'll get to where I'll say, okay, so in that size, I have a roll-off can. It's maybe a foot off the ground. It's got the rails on the, it would roll off my truck, or I have a dump trailer that could go maybe a little bit more all-terrain in the grass, different things. However, it does sit a little bit higher, about 2 feet off the ground, kind of a thing. Normally they're just like, yeah, roll off is fine. Okay, perfect. I would say 80% of the time, maybe a little bit higher even, they would prefer the roll off, which is exactly where I'm trying to go with my direction of scaling it. Sometimes, however, they don't give a real good reason why, and I'm still just kind of like, okay, that's fine. They'll ask for a dump trailer. It's a long story at the moment to go through it, but right now my roll-off truck is down for several reasons. There's going to be some videos coming out here, soon enough and whatever, but very frustrating. But yeah. When I do have these dump trailers available and the roll-offs are down, this is right now, I have them both booked for the weekend. The two that are available, even possible to go out, those dump trailers, they're booked for the weekend. And those customers specifically asked for dump trailers. And other than God literally making a way for me to still make money without my main truck going out, I don't know what to tell you. It's kind of crazy. So, yeah. Usually it's the roll-off cans or that they would normally think of when they ask for a dumpster. But sometimes it's dump trailers. And So as far as insurance, tires, maintenance, grease, batteries, pump, the hoist, the cylinder, the maintenance of a dump trailer, those things. As far as scalability wise, simply just trying to grow, the dump trailer is going to be so much more expensive than just an empty can that doesn't have any of that. And essentially, you're spreading out the hoist system or the whatever system you have on a truck or a trailer. You're offsetting all of those things with just one that does all of them instead, a registration as well. So everybody's in a different spot. I understand if it makes more sense to roll with the trailers for maybe now. But yeah, it's everybody's in a different spot. Let's see. Do your customers prefer roll-offs? Yeah, I would say 80-ish plus percent. I'm not going to say 100. Clearly by this weekend happening, but yeah, pretty high up there. Travis, funny, I'm basically the opposite. I do 5-to-1 junk to rentals, it seems like, huh? Well, and that's, I guess it really depends on the direction you're trying to go in your business. Are you trying to push towards junk removal? You don't have to have 20 trailers to do a boatload of jobs with a couple dump trailers. Not maybe every junk removal job requires a full dumpster, full 15-yard or 17-yard, whatever, dump trailer that you might have, or however high up you go with the walls. That's up to you. So you could do 3, 4, I don't know how many jobs it is with one dump trailer and just make that puppy work. So, I get that. American AF, what's going on, bro? Yo, let's go. Friday Night Lights with Daniel. Oh, dear. It's a dangerous thing. Yeah, we're just working in the garage. Where are we at? Right there. That is the vinyl cutter machine. Brought it out of the spare bedroom. Give it a little bit more room in that room. And I'm going to bring it out here. I'm going to be cutting some vinyl. Since the roll-off truck is down for the weekend, I only have dump trailers going out tomorrow. It's time for me to finally get off my, and get the rest of the vinyl put on these roll-off cans. So going to do that here. And among other things, get some stuff done. Oh, man. Northwoods Camperman, what's going on? Hey, I love your videos. I've learned so much from you, dude. It's a miracle I'm still here, and I'm glad to help and share and save money because of my shenanigans. And hopefully it's an encouragement to you. Thank you for commenting. And man, it's been a ride. Oh man, OSHA called. They're looking for you, bro. Oh man, I gotta send you something later on. I forgot to send you that thing, bro. Hey, we got 10 people here. If you would not mind, hit the like button if you're feeling crazy. That'd be cool. If not, that's cool too. Hey, TJ, what's going on, man? Hello, brother. Man, we're rolling. That's my wife in the chat. Okay, so I see you. I see you too. She's in the house. She's up there upstairs, that direction. Hi, honey. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna get a few things cleaned up here a little bit. If you guys want to chat with each other, how many dumpsters do you all have? If you don't mind sharing dump trailers or roll-off cans, whatever. Where's everybody at here in the chat? If you're still awake and alive on a Friday night, what do you guys have? And that, okay, TJ announced my new junk business today, just getting started in Tennessee. Dude, let's go, man. That is awesome. Oh man. I feel like there's when you're starting something off and doing it for the first time or whatever, it's a special thing to like just take an inventory of yourself, what you know, where you're at in life, all these things, because the truth is getting into any type of thing, it's never going to be like it is now. And I guess that could be a bad thing, but largely I think that's a good thing. You're about to prepare and learn so many things and go through so many lessons, hopefully that don't cost too much, but ultimately you're going to go through so many things, and you're building something for the future if you're going after the long haul with this stuff. Um, Even if you get knocked down a million times at the beginning, if you stay in it, stay hungry, stay fighting, it's going to be a process, and you're just getting started. So full steam ahead, take everything as a lesson, and hopefully don't repeat, problems that may come up. But um, let's see here. Sorry. 8 ton, 6. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we both have 6 roll off cans. Or I guess I have a 7th for the dump trailer that's actually mine, but whatever. But yeah, man. 8 ton. Are those what size dumpsters are those? Are they all the same size? Or you have different sizes? I know it was really interesting. Well, when I first started, I had 115, the dump trailer. Then I got the 17, and I'm like 2 yards difference. Like that wasn't too big of a, like when customers were, oh, do you have a bigger size? I'm like, yeah, I have a 17. And they're like, uh-huh. Okay, well, how much bigger is that? I'm like, it's 2 feet longer in the dimensions. I'm like, I guess on the safe side, I'll go with the 17, but they really, it's kind of difficult. So, um, now that I've got, from 10, 15, 17, if it's a dump trailer, and 20, it's like the more options we have to offer, it's like, man, we're able to meet more people's needs, different people's needs, for different applications. So, Mr. Trash Dumpster Reynolds, what's going on, man? 25 dumpsters here in South Carolina. Dude, can I ask you a question? What kind of storage space do you have? Is this at your own property? Are you renting a place? How in the world? That obviously, hopefully, ideally, all of them are rented out, a lot of the times. But in case they're not in the slow time, where are you storing them at? And then, like, how much does that cost? If you don't mind me asking. American AF Dumpsters, I think your market determines where your business goes, especially if you're just starting out. Offer all types of services and let your customers dictate where and how your business grows. Yeah, absolutely. When there's a significant pull, and that's something that I'm trying to do right now. The next dumpster that I buy is 100% going to be a 20 yard because I have a bigger demand for those 20 yards. Besides the fact that it's just more profitable in general, I want to meet that demand for customers because I'm potentially losing those customers. They're walking out the door, finding somebody else. I may never hear from them again. So you tell me, does Lafayette, Indiana want me to have 50 10-yard cans? Because if they do, and that's all they want to mess with, I'll be the guy. In my area, that's currently not the case. But you know what I'm saying? The customer, in this sense, is always going to be right. And I'm where they want me to be at. And currently, with my current parameters of my business, non-CDL, what my truck and the hoist system can do. 20 yard is the highest and the most demanded dumpster. So that's where I'm going to be parking for a while. At least a third one, maybe a fourth one. We'll see what things do and how things roll, but that's where I'm at, and I absolutely agree. Junior Sanchez, really appreciate all of your videos, and Josh, very helpful, dude. It's sharing our experiences and being honest about it. I mean, the good, bad, the ugly, the sketchy, the man. I've got a couple, like I said earlier in the live stream, I've got a couple videos that I have not posted yet, and it's they're going to be interesting. It can be challenging. We'll just say that. Oh man, TJ, definitely different from hauling campers. Whew, dude. I actually, TJ, so I'm going to be posting a video on High Mileage Helper on my other YouTube channel. Guys, if you are ever interested in going into RV transport, I have like hundreds of videos on that channel for my previous career doing that. But I'm about to post a video on life after RV transport and what it really looks like, how the differences, compare and contrast RV transport with dumpster rental business, and some things that do cross and are the same, and some things that are just wildly different. And junk removal is probably even a further jump, TJ, going into junk removal stuff. So my hat's off to you, man. It's a process. It's a grind. There's just a lot of hard lessons you kind of have to learn on your own, but there's some things that we can learn from others. So soak up all the knowledge we can, everybody here, from other people on YouTube, and hopefully I can breathe. And hopefully, people even on Facebook talking about junk removal stuff to a certain degree. So yeah, man. Let's see. Northwoods Camperman just ordered my first 5 dumpsters. Awesome. From Friesens. I'm sure I'm butchering that. Friesens Welding in PA. Heard they do great work. Awesome, man. That is cool. Do you have a roll-off truck? Do you have a hook? What kind of system are you using? Man, first 5 dumpsters, man. I started off with just the one dump trailer. I feel like it'd be even more overwhelming if I had started with 5. Man, that is awesome though. 8-ton hauling, 3 15-yard, 2 20-yard, nice, and a low boy 7-yard. Okay, gotcha. So you're, I'm assuming the low boy, that's what, concrete, different type of materials, stuff like that, to be able to haul those kind of things. That is awesome. Man, let's see, Mr. Trash Dumpster. 1 acre lot behind a rental house. Man, I don't know. I might start drooling. A whole acre. It sounds just like, I don't know, the whole state of Indiana to me right now. I don't know. Compared to what I have, I think it's 50 by 70 foot area right now. So, man, a whole acres. That's serious. That's great, man. Let's see. Got 7 23-yard dumpsters. Wow. And 18. Let's go. 16-yard dumpsters, all from Rudco South. Okay. I'm assuming. So let me just ask you, which do you rent out more? Are you normally booked up with the 23-yard cans? More than the 16? What does that look like for you, the ratio of that at any given time? Are you like regularly sold out on the 23s, or is the 16-yard like your bread and butter? What does that look like for you? Oh, okay, here we go. Run a 2023 Isuzu FTR Powfinger. Nice. I wish I knew more. I've seen Powfinger, but I really don't know what the Pete 29 MT sounds pretty expensive to me. And a 2022 Ram 5500 Powfinger P12. Wow. Okay. So you've got 2 trucks, 25 dumpsters. I'm assuming you're rolling with that, man. If you wouldn't mind me asking, who is in your second truck? You and a family member? Is it other people? Have you had like part-time people? Do you have a full-time person? What does that look like for you? TJ will definitely watch the new video. Yeah. I haven't come up with a, I think I've got a title for it, but I haven't got a thumbnail yet for that video. So I think it's kind of a longer video as well, just really kind of documenting the differences, like I said, for me to dumpsters. And then at the end of the video is where I try to, I don't know, spread it out for other people, maybe where they're at, what maybe was a shock, because RV transport coming from that to dumpsters, or really to anything, I think can be just a big culture shock for you. Being just kind of a, I don't know, a rogue, on your own, you're riding solo, and then you go to something that's maybe vastly different, at least in some ways. Usually out of 23 yarders. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Just me. Oh, wow. Just me. Use Ram mainly for 16 yarders. This is for 23. Suzu is 3654. Okay. Wow. So it can do all of my cans. Gotcha. So 1 man, 2 trucks, a backup truck sounds like. If worse comes to worse, you can at least keep, one of the 16 yarders. That's probably the right size, better for that truck. It sounds like, but you're rolling deep. So you have the backup truck in case the main one goes down. That's what my mindset was. That's what I was trying to go for with the dump trailers and pickup trucks. And now I have too many pickup trucks. I'm trying to sell. I need to sell at least 1, maybe 2. And then, talk about another roll-off truck or maybe a hook. The 4 new ones that I bought, the 4 roll-off cans, the 15s and the 20s, those I had the hook combo, the 54 hook combo added to that. So I have options down the road. Or if somebody else, could help me out if my truck was down and they had a hook, they could take care of me, help me out. So anyways, that's you're a smart man. I bet that those are 23 and a 22. So I'm assuming that's a hefty bill, unless you paid cash. That's got to be a serious bill to pay for those trucks, but you're almost guaranteed to always be able to roll, and that says something. I started 2 years ago and want to be a single operator. Dude, nothing wrong with that. Somebody asked me that today. I don't know who it was. Somebody today, something happened. I don't remember what it was. Somebody asked me, where do you want the business to go? How big do you want it to be? And as of right now, my main thought is, well, first of all, I would love for my wife to not have to work a job, for her to at least have the option to be at home, for us, starting a family. I would like to have at least one other person working with me, even if it's just a part-time guy, who's either a maintenance guy or odds and ends guy, or just a part-time driver, something like that. I wouldn't mind having a couple different guys just, down the road. But that's a lot more dumpsters. That's taking a bigger piece of the pie from other companies around here. And it's just a matter of time. But I do want to grow a little bit bigger than just a solo operator. But To be honest, I do not blame you at all. If that's where you want to be at, I understand that the more you break through barriers to get to certain places, the more added problems you've now added to yourself. You answer one question, and then another question pops up, a new, bigger problem to deal with. And not everybody has to, not everybody wants to have to keep answering all of these questions just to go someplace they never really intended to be at. Nothing wrong with that at all. Do not blame you at all. And I don't think that's a cop out for somebody just saying, because I'm too scared to do this or whatever. Like, that's not everybody's the same, and that's okay. TJ, I'll take the dually. I can vouch on its maintenance. Oh my word! I think I'm about to hit 710,000 miles on that truck. It's behind that garage door. 710,000 miles on the Ram 2012 dually ST, original transmission, one set of injectors, one turbo, a boatload of water pumps, a boatload of front end problems, 50,000 ball joints, 30,000 track bars. I'm being dumb here, but oh man, I may be selling that. I don't know. We'll see. TJ, too soon. I'm actually, I don't know why I do this to myself, but let me show you something here. Oh, yeah, here's a real good one. Speaking of wheel studs, that, my friends, is not what you want to have for a wheel stud. This came out of the 12 several wheel studs ago. And yeah, that's a thing. And wheel studs are frustrating. And Ram and their torque specs that then they change and they do a recall. That's frustrating. So anyways, this is a happy live stream and we're not going to rage at Ram, but don't let me get going here. Oh, man. Had another business for 20 years and 50 employees. Whoa, dude. And I hated every one of them. Bro. Had 50 employees and I hated every one of them. Don't want employees anymore. Been there, done that. Oh man. Oh wow. Man. Yeah, it sounds like you've got the hat, you got the t-shirt, you've got the tattoo, you've got, I don't know what you got. Too much. Wow. Man, managing 50 employees, leading 50 employees, setting a vision and helping people carry that out and walking through all that. Oh, man. With one person, I feel like that's exhausting. Oh my word. Oh my word. Wow. I yield. I yield to Mr. Trash Dumpster Rentals. Bro. Oh man. Yeah, it sounds like you put in the time, man. Wow. TJ, definitely be interested in the dually. I think I still have your number. I'll text you. Got to get some rest. Have to deliver cars tomorrow. Okay, got you, TJ. Be safe out on the road, man. I think I think I still have your number. Yeah. Let me know. Yeah, we'll chat. Let's see here. I used to tell them there's only one thing guaranteed each day. I'll be here. Anyone else that shows up is a bonus. Oh, I woke up every day wondering who's going to call out today. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, wow. That's so hilarious and also so tragically sad. I do not envy that position. Oh my word. Um, it also I feel like reinforces the position of like when people say, when you own the company and and maybe you're making a lot more, of course, than the guy at the bottom of the totem pole, whatever. And they're like, oh, must be nice to be at the top, or oh, must be nice to fill in the blank. And what you're describing, you're like, dude, let me just like throat punch you right now because you have no idea. It's like that's the type of stuff where you're just like, oh my word, don't even look at me, don't even talk to me. Like you have no idea. Uh, that is, oh my word, craziness. Oh, man. Wow. Oh man. Well, we've been on here for about an hour. I'm willing to keep hanging out for a while longer if you guys want. Looks like there's only 3 people here. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. That'll get more people in here. We can chat more and more if others hop on. But yeah, I'm gonna start getting the vinyl cutter kind of set up and everything. I probably won't do a whole lot tonight, but I am going to do some because tomorrow I'm going to do quite a bit more. So for sure. But yeah, hopefully everybody's week has been relatively tame and profitable. So I know November. Well, I have one customer who should be calling me at the beginning of November here, pretty soon. Man, I got sweat. The balding is real, folks. The balding is real. It is what it is. An industrial roofer, I guess is what they're called. Supposed to be getting back to me, calling me this year. They're going to be doing a major. Did I just get another review? Hey, I got another review. Another 5 stars. Let's go, baby. Definitely recommend. Very responsive and helpful. Even brought us the dumpster early. Thanks so much for your help. Boom. Let's go. Oh, my word. How many rentals or how many? Oh, yeah. 72 5-star reviews. Delicious. I love it. Oh, my word. It almost seems scammy if there's nothing but 5 reviews. I might I might ask my next well, I don't know if I'll do that. If I have the guts to do that. But I might ask somebody in the future not to presume, but if you were to give me a 5-star review, could you maybe not give me a 5-star review and give me a 4? Because I only have 5-star reviews and I'm concerned that it looks scammy or something like that. I don't know. I know at some point somebody's going to either somebody fake or a real customer is going to hit me with a 1-star review. And technically somebody already has, but Google removed it because it was a fake customer. I don't know who it was. I don't really know or care. It's gone now. But someday there's going to be a 1-star that sticks, inevitably. You can't please everybody. But when that day happens, I feel like it'll almost be a relief because now, like each time today, or right now, I'm just waiting. I'm just like, is it going to be today? I don't know. Is somebody going to be? Um, I really don't have angry customers. Maybe miscommunication or something like that, small, but I'm always able to make it right and we're good. Just trying to be reasonable, but someday I'm going to get that 1-star review and it's going to stick. And I feel like there's going to be some weird pressure that's just going to be released. It's like, now I finally have a 1-star review. I can move on with my life or something like that. I don't know. We'll see, but oh man. All right. I'm gonna need these at all for a little while. The infamous transfer tape. The good stuff. Or something like that. All right. Oh, we've got the white vinyl paper, whatever. This is what, like, can't remember how much this was, like 25, $30. What, foot long, 12-inch. This is what I'm using. This can do up to, like, the cutter can actually do like up to like 30 something inches. I'm not endeavoring to go more than 12 inches. And it'll look, I don't know, to me it looks a little weird on the 20-yard cans just because it is so tall, but it is what it is. And I finally want to get my stinking number and information on the cans and get some other stickers and stuff too. I don't know why I've put it off or what I'm expecting, but I'm late to the party and I'm finally going to do it. So we've got stickers. They're going to be coming, and finally finishing up the vinyl on the roll-off cans. So definitely something that's got to be done. So. Always good to have fuses. It's a beautiful thing. We got 5 people in the chat. If you're awake, if you're here, hit the like button, ask a question, let us know what's going on with you, how your business is, what's your biggest problem in your business right now? What's the biggest question you're trying to answer and to get to the next level, whatever that may be for you? Actually, I just found some AAAs that I have multiple flashlights I have been wanting to replace batteries on. So I'm going to do that real quick. This is the ADHD and me speaking at the moment here because my mind wanders a lot. So we're gonna get this done finally. I didn't even know I had that. It's crazy when you buy something and you're like, oh yeah, okay, well this will be useful at some point, and you just never touch them again or realize where they're there. You place something somewhere and you're like, dude, what? Where did this come from? It's like the first time you're seeing it, you didn't even know you had stuff. Like, oh my word, how sad is that? All right. One flashlight, some AAA batteries. Let's go. It's making all sorts of squeaky noises. Did I put it in wrong? Probably. That's how we roll. Oh, yeah, I definitely put it in wrong. Excellent. Nice. All right. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Yeah, we've just been chit-chatting around. Man. Talking a little bit about everything going on here. Let's see, what am I doing? I'm currently trying to put in some batteries for a flashlight because I just found some AAA batteries that I didn't know existed. But yeah, we're just we're having a good old time in the garage. I've got the vinyl cutter right over here. I'm going to be cutting some vinyl here shortly, or so I think. And hopefully we can. What am I doing? I always mess this up. Yeah, that should be good. This way? Always. Yeah. Yep, there we go. All right. Hey, we got light. We got light. Mr. Tristan, cost was about 100, 150 per dumpster compared to graphic company that wanted about 750 per dumpster. Yeah, right. Oh my word. Yeah, man. Learning a new skill that you can transfer to anything and everything, just about. Learning how to use a software in a cutter machine and transferring stuff. I think I'll be actually using this to cut and do my brother's audio sound company, one of their trailers for their equipment. I'm already going to be making money off of this same piece of equipment that it would normally just be sitting here. So not only am I saving crazy money like you're describing, every dumpster I buy from here until this thing blows up or doesn't work anymore, but I'm also going to make side money to help my brother out. So learning a skill and saving some time and even wasting a bunch of vinyl. I've already wasted a lot, but it's not for the short term. It's not for just these few dumpsters. This is a lifelong skill that who knows where I could take the skill of cutting vinyl. I don't know where that leads to, but it will hopefully be very impactful. Yes, I'm being dumb. So, absolutely. Matt, you already talked about Lone Star. Yes, already talked about it. Somebody wanted more details on it. I'll be there. Seemingly everybody else will be there. It'll be great. A lot of time to learn, to grow, to network, to make some friends, to make some contacts, to share information, ideas, all that stuff. It's going to be a crazy 5 hours. That's what I think. It's going to be a good time. So I'm flying in. I think I already said this earlier. I'm flying in at. Here we go. I'm leaving Indiana at 6 a.m. and I'll be there at 7:30 a.m. and then I'll be there all day until I can't remember when my flight leaves. But no hotel for me. I'm in and out same day, and be home that night. And we're just going to make it happen. So I'm going to drop off dumpsters preemptively on Friday evening for the weekend. I'm probably going to do like a little special. Hey, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, pick up Monday, same pricing, something like that, to just sweeten the deal for everybody. so I hopefully don't miss out on too much, and then probably refer anything else that I can't do or whatever to my local buddy who's here in town that's got his own dumpster business. But um, yeah, it's gonna be awesome to be able to go there to meet with everybody, and should be a great time. Oh, now it's not working. Amazing. Amazing. Flashlights are amazing. Oh dear. One of the biggest mistakes was putting rent me and phone number only on the dumpster. So that's what I currently have on the 10-yard cans. I have nothing else on the 50. I have nothing at all on the 15s and 20s. I don't have any other stickers, anything on there. Everything else has just been verbally communicated to the customer in one way or another. Email, now text message, as I'm using High Level for my rentals for the CRM. On my dump trailers that I had, I still have one. Have the website, the phone number, and Rent Me, and of course the website is the name of the company. But I do want to do something different. The 10-yard cans, I don't have that much room to play with, but I still am going to change things and will really add stuff to the 10 yards. But the 15s and 20s, I've got so much more room to play with. So I do want to have some actual branding on there. I'm playing around with getting another logo, a different logo for the future. The first one I have, well, I have stuff over there for it, but it's got a dump trailer, and it was like a $5 logo that I did online, and it is what it is. But yeah, had to put name for branding. Yeah, I've got to do better. That's all there is to it. I've got to have better information on my cans to really make any difference at all as far as that goes. So, okay. So I use Docket. I have logo, website, phone number, Rent Me, and company name pretty much on each side, front and back. Wow. I understand why it was going to be $750. That's a lot of vinyl. That's a lot of work there. That's man. Yeah, I've got to level up and get that stuff going. This isn't bringing me any money right now. This is doing me no good. If it was actually on my cans, I could have, a deeper, more zeros or something in my bank account, possibly, with actually having my information out there on the can. So it's got to happen. And a QR code to website for quick reference on drive-by on the hook side that faces road. So I've seen that a few times now. Would you mind telling me, where do you go to get a QR code like that? I'm sure I can research it, but I've seen a few people do that. I'm like, does that actually work? Do you is there a way to maybe even track that QR code? How many times that gets clicked on your end? Is there any way to have some type of click tracker or something on that? You don't have a way to track it. Okay. I'm assuming there's got to be some way to do that to really get some type of feedback. I'm not saying that it doesn't work because you don't know, but like, you get every shot you don't take, you're missing. So I get it, but I'm really curious to see how I don't know, in today's culture with technology, how much of an impact that is, and see what that really looks like. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious where you would get that. If that's a relatively decent price to add that as a sticker, or so when I look at it, you would think the website analytics would show, but I haven't seen it when I look at it. Gotcha. Yeah. Huh. Because I mean, if you can track conversions with Facebook ads and Google ads and different things, there's got to be a way. If that's just another way of a would-be link, just with a camera, there's got to be some way to do that. But maybe it's a ridiculous service that they lock into a monthly thing just to be able to see it. But yeah, I'm curious about the QR code stuff. Man. Oh, because it's pretty much just a link that they're typing in website in the browser. Right. But yeah, my understanding of a QR code, which could be completely off, the camera deciphers the white and the black little squares or whatever, and that automatically pulls up, the target link in the Safari or in the whatever, and then they're off to the races. So, for that added convenience of it. So there's got to be a way to track that link in some way. Add it. I don't know. Are those stickers, those QR code stickers, are they pretty cheap? Is that pretty easy thing to do? Matt, will you be adding any more cans by the end of the year? This year, I don't think so. December and January are my lowest months of the year. And so for me, because I'm paying myself very, very little, we're able to pay our bills. Sometimes it's a little tighter than other times. With 6 cans, and a lot of issues that I've been having over time, and really just upgrading equipment and doing different things. I'm on a slower trajectory of buying dumpsters next year. Absolutely. If I don't buy at least one more 20-yard, something majorly has gone wrong. I'm hoping to buy 2 more 20-yard cans by next year. I think 20-yard is what I'm going to go with. Certainly the first one, but yeah. But by the end of this year, I don't think so. Unless there's some like crazy sweet deal, which I pretty much want to stick with Matt Corporation. They're down in Indianapolis for me. They're amazing. Customer service out the wazoo. Just incredible people, and they stand behind their product, and they've been just amazing to me. So Matt Corporation in Indianapolis, very, very happy with them. Yeah, they're about 14 by 14 squares. Okay. And probably ran me 25 each. Okay. It's not easy having to live off the money and grow the company at the same time. Oh, Miss Bella. Here, baby. Here. Come on. Yes. Here, look. She likes licking my ear here. She's this is my wife, Kara. Is the other dog here?
No.
Oh dear.
I can bring him in.
Okay.
If you want to see him.
Yep. This is Bella the boxer. She's all about it. Also, she needs her nails cut because, oh my word. Okay. You're gonna kill me. Hold on. We've got a boxer going crazy here. Oh. Can you take her?
Put her down.
She's gonna stab me in the back, literally. Can you take her a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm not picking up Ryder.
He's 85 pounds of pure.
He's a whale. Oh man,
You been around here a long time?
a little bit.
You organizing?
I
What are
was.
you doing?
We're about to get some vinyl going. It's been a slow process. Clean it up a little bit. Rider. Small stuff. Okay, so so Matt, to your point there, Matt, the wife was funny on a couple of videos she was in.
What videos?
When the title of the video is like, I brought my wife to work with me, or she helped me pick up dumpsters or something. That one where we picked up that 10-yard.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We're rolling.
rolling going here.
I'm not that funny.
Funnier than me.
Well, no, you. I'm getting tired.
Let's
Getting
see.
late.
10:45. Time to go to bed.
Time for you to go to bed, mister.
Yeah.
Is American
AF
still on here?
I don't think so. He's probably partying it up or something. I don't know.
Partying it up?
I don't know.
What's that mean?
Matt, to your point, so it's not easy to live off the money and grow the company at the same time. Oh my word. We have had conversations. Maybe I'll make that a video.
To go shopping.
Yeah, well, thankfully she's pretty tame for the average woman out there.
I don't need like my nails done. I don't need a freaking spray tan. I don't need eyelashes. I do like to get my hair highlighted. Daniel doesn't like that.
Yes.
He likes the all natural.
The natural beauty.
But I don't need all that.
Yep.
I do like to shop for clothes.
The clothes. The shoes. Oh,
I don't have that
my
many
word.
shoes.
We'll talk about that later.
Nobody cares about my shoes. They didn't come here to listen to me talk. No, and how many people do you got on here anyways? 9?
We have 5 million people. No.
Oh, likes. Oh, that's 9.
We have 5 people, 9 likes right now. But yeah, maybe we'll do a video just kind of talking through the balance of living off the money and trying to grow the company. I mean, it's polar opposite, agendas, diverting money one way or the other. And there's some times where our personal bills, that aren't write-off stuff for the business, it's just, we have to pay the bills. It is what it is. And, robbing Peter to pay Paul kind of a deal. Like, at a certain point, you can't do more. There's not an endless pit of money in the account. And so it can be very tough to balance that. I'm sure everybody in here knows that that's not an easy way of building a business. It's a slower way of building the business. When you're trying to take a piece of the pie out of it, you're siphoning money. You're siphoning the growth out of it. So I'm not picking up Ryder.
But he wants to be loved.
Yeah, I can love him up here. Ryder is a golden retriever. He's 3 years old.
No, he's not. He's 4.
Okay, he's 4 years old, and he's basically a walking tongue. So
put the tilt of the camera down a little bit. There you go. He's such a little snuggle butt.
He's 85 pounds of pure hair.
But he's adorable.
Basically. Oh, my word. All right. I love you. Love you a little bit. Hi, baby.
She wants to play.
Yep.
She wants to help Daddy in the shop.
Yep.
Okay, baby.
Oh, they're running for their lives. Oh, my word. Oh, man. Yeah, oh my.
Ryder got hit by a
We need
car.
more insurance with these
Hi,
dogs.
let's go.
Craziness. All right.
Bed.
See ya.
Back, you're both cute. Let's go.
Keep going here.
Ryder.
Sell the trailers and get 3 more 20s. So, like I said, so I own one 15-yard dump trailer left, and the other 2 are not even mine. So they're my buddies. So I can keep those 17s going. They're less profitable to use them because I pay him out a portion of that money that goes to the rental, but I could still probably sell the 15-yard and probably get 220s for the price of that 15-yard, even today with the market how it is. So, what's holding me back is the fact that the 15-yard, that big Tex, it's a hydraulic jack. It's got the dump fee. It's a big Tex 14 LP. Excuse me. It's the full package for a dump trailer, and it's mine, and it's really hard, and maybe it shouldn't be hard, excuse me, to have the idea of getting rid of it. But excuse me. But for whatever reason, I feel like it's so versatile. Using it as a dumpster, using it for other stuff, loading, dumping, potentially using the spread gate in the back of it, loading up equipment. That just like a dump trailer is not legitimately a dumpster, it has features that it does not have. Like it or not, it is what it is. And I see value in that still. And currently, at least right now, I see more value in keeping it than getting rid of it just to get more 20-yard cans. And I know I've already said that's what I want to do, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Matt, any junk? You said the wife was funny on a couple videos. Any junk removal jobs? So earlier I had said I probably do for every 20 dumpsters, for every 15, 20 dumpsters, I'll do one junk removal job. I'm not actively pursuing the junk removal stuff, but when they come and ask me, hey, can I get a dumpster? Do you guys load it or do we load it? And I'll say, well, do you want us to load it? It's possible we can make that work for you. What are we looking at here? What are we working on? And sometimes they'll go for it. I'll drive over, give a bid, and see what they're doing. So junk removal jobs might look better, doing that kind of a thing. For the longest time, also, I've thought about doing material delivery with this, like I said, with the spread gate, potentially doing something that the dumpsters probably can't do too well. It's just different. The other dump trailers that I do have that are my buddies that I don't own, they don't have spread gates. Like I said, this 15-yard Big Tex 14 LP, it's just the full package. It's I don't know. I don't know why I'm so attached to it. It's the first one that I bought from the very beginning. I don't know if I've got some type of weird sentimental value in it, but I just see it being so, potentially valuable. But I also recognize and understand there's a difference between potential value and like an active value. It's actively bringing me value in. Like, just because you could doesn't mean you will. Like, it's different. So I understand that, but for whatever reason right now, I'm not ready to sell it. I might be an idiot for doing that, but right now I don't have peace about it. As soon as I do have peace about it, I'll pull the trigger and say, you're gone. Still paying insurance on it, of course, registration, all those good things. But for whatever reason, I'm still sticking with it, temporarily at least. So. This is where I drop everything. Okay. Oh, I think we're in. All right, we are in. Oh man. Well, guys, it's been fun. It's been crazy. I may hop off here in just a second. Let's see. I'm looking for something to do on slow days, but in my area, you have to be ready to go when someone calls. No loyalty around here. Oh, wow. If you don't have a dumpster ready to go, they will call another. Yeah. I've definitely I've been the guy who they call, being just the smaller operator, especially in the busier time, in the summertime. But seemingly, actually, just the other day, I had somebody who was like, "Hey, so can you get me a dumpster this weekend?" And obviously, it depends on the person's situation to a certain degree. If they have to get it done tomorrow and they procrastinated and they just thought, "Oh, well, I'll just get a dumpster whenever," and then they call, like, okay, that's on you, the customer, and your poor planning. And so they don't, like, loyalty isn't even about it, because they're just so desperate trying to plug a hole because they're just foolish, not preparing, or who knows what this, situation might be, right? Like I don't know, some surprisingly large amount of junk appeared. I don't know, or they have to move, they're getting evicted, or I don't know. But I've had people who have used me, and I say, well, I don't have availability. Maybe I can make this work or that work for them. And they'll usually say, well, when's the soonest you could get it to me? And they seemingly will give enough. They're at least in the position where they're like, okay, well, I still want to work with you. What can we do to make this work? So a little bit of loyalty, I guess, I think. But man, that's tough. If they're just, you snooze, you lose, Now, I have had one call. I do remember this one because it's the only call I've ever had like this. They called me. I was dumping a dumpster. I get back in the truck at the transfer station. I see the missed call. I call them back. And I'm no joke, in 2 minutes, I don't know how long it was, in just a few minutes, I call them back, and the guy goes, "You should have picked up your phone. I already got somebody else." He either said, "You snooze, you lose," or it was some type of little, funny comment. You should have picked up your phone. You would have gotten the job, or you would have gotten something like that. And he said it like he's, sticking his finger in my face or something. Like he was upset, like just actively. Like, okay, sorry about that. I was, I explained, sorry, I was doing the thing. Yeah, well, don't need you. All right, thanks, bye. Oh, okay. There's nothing you can do. And honestly, I don't know if I want to have that guy as my customer. Like, that's kind of ruthless. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, you're not getting my money. Okay. I'm doing what I can do, man. Like, geez, man. Some people are pretty wild out there. Probably being dramatic about lack of loyalty, but for sure, first time callers will keep calling down the list. Yes, yeah, definitely. The first time person, um, or the people who, oh, I'm just calling to get pricing, just calling around to get pricing. Okay, sure you are. Yeah, people are wild. Oh my word. Guys, that's gonna wrap it up for me. Hour 40 minutes. It's been a while since I've done a live stream. Wanted to hop on here. I didn't get done what I was thinking I was gonna get done. That's comes with the territory of chit chatting with you guys. But appreciate you being here. Thank you for talking with me. Maybe I'll do it more often here. I don't know when I've got time, which seems like I don't have enough. But see you, Matt. Hope to see you in Texas. Have a good night. Yeah, you too, man. It should be a great time. Great event. A lot to learn. A lot of nice people to hopefully meet. Smash some food. Some live music. Like, should be a great time. So, thanks for being here, guys. Have a safe one. Have a good weekend. Make sure to set your alarm clocks tomorrow if you're dropping off dumpsters on the weekend. We'll see you guys. God bless.